Yeah, business as usual. Again, if you're not preparing like you do for this game in week 10, like what are you doing? So our job is to stay consistent. Yeah, there might be a few more cameras, a few more people, but really our job is to try to get better during the week to give ourselves a chance to win each Sunday. That's how we go about our business. And it's all about the preparation, the work. I firmly believe you're going to play how you practice. We've had a good week of practice. We've got to go out there and have a good day today, and that's all our intentions on.
Landon Dickerson been your backup center all season?
That's just how we have the depth chart and how we feel as a team where we should be.
What do you like about him in that position?
Yeah, he's done it, and he's solid at it, and he was obviously did it at a high level in college, and we cross-train our guys. A ton of guys cross-train different positions, and that's where we are.
Is there any benefit to having the backup center be someone who's already a starter? We've seen it with Landon and then Cam before that, Isaac before that.
I don't know if there's an advantage to it or a disadvantage to it. Again, we just try to do our job and Stout does a great job of cross-training the guys so guys can play multiple positions. And yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Will Cam be able to practice today?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I can say he's progressing, but we'll see where he is, and you guys will get a report later today.
How about Dallas?
Yeah, we'll see. You guys will get a report later today.
When it comes to this week, you mentioned you had a good week. What does that mean to you that you see that you think is good?
Yeah, again, I firmly believe that you play how you practice. Like that's just what This is our habits are going to be reflected out in the field. What that means to me, just all the things that we constantly talk about. How did we tackle? All right, and I know you're thinking, well, you guys don't go to the ground, but your angles in tackle, your vice tackling, all those different things. How did we take the football away? How did we block? How did we get off blocks? How did we execute? How did were we all on the same page? So just stuff that, that we talk about all the time. Again, our habits throughout the week, our meeting process, our walkthrough process, everything.
Given the hit that was put on Jalen in the last time you guys played against Washington, what's your reaction to their talk this week about making sure they hit him like a running back?
Yeah, again, we understand. I kind of answered this question yesterday. We understand that, when he is carrying the football, they're gonna try to tackle him. But nothing changes as far as we're very cautious with what we do. And I don't think cautious is the right word. Actually, it's more we're very aware of everything. We try to put Jalen in safe situations. We want him to put himself in safe situations, and we understand that there's a lot of things that Jalen does. In the running game that help us run the football. And, it's as we go through it, we do whatever we got to do to win the game, but his safety is always at the forefront of our mind.
How confident are you that Cam could play without practicing?
Yeah, again, there's a lot of other things other than practice that go into it, right? There's walkthrough, there's meetings. So we'll see how that goes. There's been guys that have done it. There's been guys that haven't. Yeah, we'll see where we are at the end of the week.
At this time of year, there's a lot of conversation about alignment between head coach and GM. How have you been able to achieve that here, especially without a pre-existing relationship before you got here with Howie?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think obviously I'm so thankful. I think a lot of guys that get into head coaching positions go in, and sometimes they have a rookie GM with them. I know I talk a lot about the four offense and defensive linemen that I inherited when I got here with Jason and Fletch and Lane and BG. But how huge is it that I have an experienced big time GM, in my opinion, best GM in the NFL. That's there to help me, go through the course of a first season, and so that was kind of where it started, and just how grateful I am for Howie. And then, yeah, we just talk about everything, constant communication about everything, and just like I say to the players, you can't be great without the greatness of others. I feel that same way about Howie. Like, you know, without him doing his job great, you know, it's tough to be, you know, it's tough to do your job great. And so, just so thankful for him, and just, I can't say enough about that.
Two more, and then we're going to flip
Kind
it.
of along those lines, the head coach QB relationship, when you got hired, I guess it was like 4 years ago this week, you know, you didn't handpick your quarterback and everything. What did you see in Jalen back then that kind of led you to believe that you'd be here again?
Yeah, we obviously did a lot of work on Jalen when we were in Indy. So really liked him there. Thought, you know, obviously a winner, could throw the ball really well, could create plays really well, and so that was a good start to that. And I say the same thing I just said about Howie. Like, yeah, I inherit these four offensive and defensive linemen. I get to be able to work with Howie, and then I have a quarterback like Jalen to start off your NFL coaching career with as a head coach. I mean, there's blessed in many ways in that area.
Do you have a sense of where Jalen's mobility will be for Sunday?
I think he's had a good week of practice, and I think he's done you know, some really good things all week, and yeah, we'll see.